Up next, it's the 20th anniversary of the founding of the UFC, and what better way to celebrate it than by meeting a former league champion? Frankie Edgar recently conducted an MMA workshop in Woodbridge, and YRL reporter Dusty Alice was there to chat with him and his fans.
It takes ambition, dedication, and determination to become a UFC fighter. Qualities champion Frankie Edgar has in spades. Here at Takedown MMA in Woodbridge, the fighter is teaching his tips, tricks, and techniques to local fans, who are all pumped up to learn straight from a pro. The UFC star has been training and competing since he was a teenager growing up in New Jersey.
I've been wrestling since I was in 7th grade. Started out there, then I wrestled high school, college. After my college career, I knew wrestling was pretty much over, and I wanted to still continue to compete. So that's when I decided to give mixed martial arts a try.
Frankie's first MMA fight happened only a few weeks after he began training under the discipline. After a long and arduous journey, Frankie persevered and won an intense fight on April 10, 2010, where he was declared UFC lightweight champion.
Winning the title is probably the best moment, for me. So, it was always my lifelong goal was to, become the best at what I do, and when I was able to achieve that, it definitely meant a lot.
Frankie is bringing his expertise here to Takedown MMA, owned by lifelong martial arts enthusiast jun03. This is a place well suited for rigorous routines such as Frankie's, as pushing the limit is the gym's main goal.
Mission statement: to allow everybody to experience training that they're not normally used to and normally reserved for professional athletes. So we want to instill that in them and reach their goals. You always want to have that drive and keep going, never stopping. Even when you feel like you can't get it and you can't do no more, just get up and keep going. You have to have that mental toughness.
The interesting thing about MMA is that everyone's got their own unique way of training and working out.
We like to emphasize more on the ground techniques. That's what we specialize in here. But we also do offer the stand-up portion of it as well.
Sprint work at the track is always the toughest stuff, and usually the toughest stuff is the best for you.
I'm more into jiu-jitsu and grappling, the ground arts, but I like striking, so we do a lot of Muay Thai here, and wrestling's definitely need a good base in wrestling, so I try and stay well-rounded.
Local fighter Santino Bernardo began his MMA journey about 2 years ago and is thrilled to meet the UFC star.
You know what, I've always been a big fan of Frankie, watching him, through a lot of his UFC fights. And when I joined here, I never thought, I'd get the chance to train with someone of that caliber. But definitely today I saw how fluid he is. He's got a ton of knowledge, and definitely it's like a totally different experience training with someone like that. His takedowns are just absolutely like second to none. So a lot of respect for him.
It's not easy being a pro fighter, but Frankie has some inspiring words of wisdom for those who want to pursue a future in MMA.
If you want to be successful in anything in life,